presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. All right, Jake.
Good morning.
We are at Jake's Furnishings. You can listen to us on the go on the Mixlr app. You can watch our live stream on YouTube, or you can do it the old-fashioned way. Turn that dial to 96.3 FM and listen to the #1 sports show Saturday mornings from 9 to 10 in Logan County.
Are we still number one?
Are we still
number one?
That's unbelievable.
It's
unbelievable.
They're all coming for us, but
25 years in running. So congratulations, guys. You should be receiving some kind of plaque in the mail.
Plaque, award, something.
Yeah. So good morning. We're at Jake's Furnishings today. Jake?
This place is beautiful.
This place is fantastic.
It's just it's homey.
we got some new product in here.
Oh, really? Because this looks like the same old crap we've been sitting on for...
Did he say same old crap?
Well, crap in a good way.
Well, tell us about good crap.
Good crap.
As opposed to bad crap.
Well,
we need a little definition of that.
This fine sectional here, it is a revolution. This is good crap.
Actually, the fabric's a revolution fabric, actually, so it doesn't stain and easy to clean and maintain. And this product here we're setting on this crap, if you will, is brought to you by Flex Steel.
Good
which
crap.
Is, American-made good stuff.
Thanks for promoting the business.
Yeah. You know, that's why I'm here. You know,
It's
promoter.
got Blue Spring technology. It's got heavier duty cushions, lifetime warranty, frame, mechanism, springs, cushions,
It's
all
nice.
of it. It's good crap.
It's good crap as opposed to your bad crap, and nobody wants bad crap.
You know, I sold a small version of this week in a totally different color, but you know, it's good crap.
I got to fix my shorts here.
That was small crap.
What, did somebody send that in? Please fix your shorts.
Yeah.
Fix your shorts. What are you doing?
For all our friends there on YouTube, please do not zoom in.
Speaking of fixing, our pre-show meeting, guys, we got some big things hopefully in the works here at WLCN 96.3 FM. Got some smiles here.
We're going wireless.
No, Jim.
We're going off here.
We all know Jim, and I wore this today, and that just kind of worked out. Chicago Bears. Jim's a big college or Chicago Bears fan, and we have a meeting.
Huh?
These two set up a meeting, and it's in the works where we could be an affiliate of the Chicago Bears. So we got a meeting Thursday morning with the fine folks with the Chicago Bears, and you could be tuning in to 96.3 FM on Sundays and listen to Bears games.
That'd be awesome.
So that's exciting. We're going big. Lloyd's over there. He's nothing but smiles. He's the Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
over there.
We're switching places here a little bit. Lloyd's coming over, and he's going to talk to us about his big award that he won. I'll be running the video camera, and things are going to go well.
Yeah, and you know, we said we're going big, and this is the step. Now it's nothing's set in stone. Jim's giving me eagle eyes.
Well, there's a lot of crap out there you got to worry about,
crap, and that's more good crap. So exciting stuff going on, and that's our show.
And there you go. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Speaking of the Chicago
We're having
Bears,
a meeting.
Speaking of Chicago Bears, the NFL draft coming up this Thursday. As we all know, a couple months ago, the Bears traded that first pick away to Carolina. Yeah, Jake, welcome to the show. In return for...
The only way I'd do that is if they threw in like DJ Moore or something like that.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
He's like a prophet.
That happened?
He's like Nostradamus. Called it. But, and some other things. And then
they would need more.
They got more.
Okay.
And they got the 9th pick going into Thursday. You know, a lot of talk, a lot of mock drafts still out there, and they could use it, and they could trade it. We don't know. So Thursday night, if you're a Bears fan, pretty exciting.
How many
stuff.
players do the Bears need to draft this year to be competitive? Like all
11.
11.
Like they need an entire offensive line, defensive line, 2 linebackers, a corner, a safety.
11.
Well, we got 2 linebackers
Okay,
already that we signed.
that's nice.
What
else you got?
We don't need any.
You got a wide receiver there
we
with
got a
that
wide
trade there,
receiver.
then. So
We
you don't
got-
need.
We got 3 wide receivers.
So now you're okay there as long as everybody's healthy.
I like QB.
We got a decent tight end.
We got a tight end. We've got 2 or 3 solid linemen. We could use another tackle, which that's
Wait
in
a
the works.
minute. Whoa. Mm-hmm. You don't have squat in tackles
I said we need
or
another
guards.
Oh yeah, we do.
Or center.
Yeah, he don't even watch football, does he?
I haven't watched football in 10 years now?
He's got to be the controversial.
It's okay. I like having him on the show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's crap.
It's
and we
a
all
bunch of
know it.
crap.
Hey,
This show is crap.
and look what he's got on.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Go Big Red.
Still waiting for mine in the mail.
Do you want one?
No, but still waiting.
Yeah, I
Well, I bet he'd wear it if he had it.
Yeah.
I can get you one.
But, yeah, the draft's coming up. You got Carolina now with the number 1 pick. A lot of speculation that they're going to go with a quarterback in Young or Stroud.
Wow.
Or you even got the kid Richardson from Florida. You know, he's kind of worked his way up there. And then you got Will from Kentucky. Was it Levis, something like that?
Yeah.
You know, so I think this is going to be an exciting draft. Bears fans.
Farrell, he says. Did you hear him?
Yeah.
Farrell.
Well, hey, he's good too.
He's a good kid.
But the Bears in a position that we haven't seen in several years, having picks in the first and second and even third rounds. So they've recouped those picks. They've got several picks, a lot
like
of cap
you doing
space.
yoga.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Can't get in that position anymore.
Oh, no. Not very bendy. But, so, yeah, the draft. And how's your Cardinals looking?
Oh, boy. We are the
Last place.
disenchanted franchise.
We talk about good crap. The Cardinals,
They're bad crap. So they got all kinds of front office problems. The Bidwells need to go.
Oh.
And now, you know, as if this will help, like they did years ago, they changed the bird and made him a little meaner, and that helped us. That helped us.
Yep.
And now
I could see that.
better
we
than
just
a mean
all
bird.
this stuff's going on the front office, and they just come out with their 3 new uniforms for this year.
Yeah.
And that'll help.
That's
If
going
you change-
places, yeah.
And Kyler Murray, at the little event where he put on the all red one, he came out and he
And
said,
threw his shoulder out.
"We're gonna win a lot of games in these.
Yeah.
You're also gonna lose a lot.
Yeah.
Kyler.
If you
You're
can't
gonna lose a lot of games in those too.
You know what they say? If you can't be good, you might as well look good.
Yeah. Kyler hopefully
they actually
has
say
trouble
that?
recovering.
It's been said.
Oh.
Yeah. I just said it on air. So
We're hoping he has trouble recovering from that knee injury, and then they've done nothing to get anyone to back him up. I mean, the Cardinals they're winning 4 games.
DeAndre Hopkins still on the trade block. That could be a big play come
And
Thursday
he should
night.
run.
Well, I think he's trying to, and the Cardinals are holding on to him, trying to maybe get some more draft picks for him. You know, try to move up in the draft, and they're in rebuilding mode. And boy, they've got a lot of pieces. You talk about the Bears pieces. Wow, Cardinals are in bad shape.
It's the worst franchise in the NFL. And hopefully this mess that goes on in the front office can make the Bidwell sell the team like they did Snyder out with the Redskins.
Yeah, is that a done deal with Snyder and the Redskins? I know it's right there.
What's he selling it for? I mean, it sounds like Magic Johnson's getting in the.
I'm thinking it's
group.
like $4 or $5 billion.
Is that all? Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, that franchise, back in the day, it was.
Well, even not
they're
that long
legendary.
ago.
And a great following.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The
Great
following's
Redskins fans.
so massive. You would. I don't know what
Commanders,
these things sell
I guess,
for now. I guess, but I mean, it just seems like that they would be one of the franchises that would be up there pushing the $10 million range or billion. dollar.
No, they're.
The B.
I think the value of that franchise is really depleted over the years.
But let's say you have a crap NFL team like Arizona.
Okay, I'm good with that.
What would they sell for right now? I mean, wouldn't that still be $2-3 billion?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I mean, $4 billion for the Redskins seems kind of low. I mean, they may be crap right now, but I guess if a guy's being forced out, maybe it drives the price lower. But I don't know. There's quite a few billionaires out there nowadays, and NFL franchises don't seem to be losing money.
$4 billion is a lot of money.
Well, the new thing with the YouTube, those owners are going to make money. The new contract they signed with YouTube, it's going to be better for us. We're going to be able to get the package cheaper.
I'm telling you, you're going to be able to watch 2-3 games at one time on your phone.
Well, our fact checker,
no fun.
That'll be awesome.
We just got a message from our fact checker, Joel Vinson. $6.05 billion.
That's better. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, $2 billion.
It's 40% more. It's better.
Yeah,
what I mean?
Like I said, for a crap team without much of a following like Arizona, I mean, a couple billion.
It's true.
You look at Washington. Washington's fan base is still awfully loyal.
Oh yeah.
So and they're pretty big. So,
hey Joel, what are the Cardinals worth? Let's look that up real quick while you're laying around lounging. I don't know what you're doing up this early, but
he tunes in every
week. The Cardinals are worth.
Yeah,
and he's got a lot of knowledge. I don't know why he don't call and tell us stuff.
Well,
he holds out on it.
He picks his spots.
He doesn't want to make us look real
It's not
bad.
coming through.
Well, that's too
Not
late.
real good. Not real bad.
How good are they?
Real bad.
How good are they?
This is crap.
Now we got some.
Yeah. Oh, that was Lloyd.
They're all calling in now.
All calling in, yeah. Boys, a chilly Saturday morning, guys. Illinois weather, just not real good. We have softball going on today, Jake.
Doubleheader softball here at the Lincoln Field. So,
Okay.
Kenny Schweitzer Field.
Ken Schweitzer Field.
Kenny, he'll be out there today.
Yep.
Photo ops, autographs. Ken, looking forward to seeing you out there.
And hugs.
Hugs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bear hugs from Big Ken.
Big Ken gives big bear hugs.
Big K.
All right.
Is, who they playing today? Stay with us.
Effingham.
Ooh, that's a long trip for
Flaming Hearts.
Yeah. The boys' baseball's heading to Effingham today. So
Seems like
see
we
how
did that
goes.
last week with Taylorville.
Yeah, it's usually how it is. Seems like.
Got a little flip-flop.
Flip-flops there, yep.
Boy, the parents and the kids got to be happy about the CSA coming up.
Oh, absolutely.
Not making those.
And the radio
I'll-
station.
I'll say in the softball world, you'd be pretty excited about it because Central State 8 is not the Apollo.
No.
I mean, the Apollo.
Yeah, they're good. In
They're
softball,
pretty tough.
Good in baseball.
They're pretty tough.
Talking to a guy at work from Rochester, and the Central State 8 baseball is down this year. You got normal U High. Always, they're solid in baseball.
Chatham. It's always
Chatham.
solid.
And
then,
Southeast has a good team this year.
Southeast, and then I guess everything else is just crap.
You have some years you're going to have a couple of teams that are going to be really good. This year, I mean, Sacred Heart, we played them, and it was one of the lesser competitive Sacred Heart teams I've seen ever.
Yeah.
And I think it just comes in waves. I think they had a couple girls graduate and a couple girls move, and all of a sudden that's your product now, and you got to deal with it. And next year retool. But Rochester, Sacred Heart, those schools, I think they do that fairly well.
You talk about baseball, softball, and if you have two really good pitchers in softball, baseball, that can make your team right there.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at Muhammad Seymour.
Yeah.
They got two pitchers, and they're one of the best teams in the state.
Lincoln, and we got some pitching that and we're having a great season.
Yeah. I mean,
are we having a great season?
Where are we talking about? We're talking about baseball, softball.
I mean,
we're solid.
I know you guys are off to a good start.
Really good start, and then we've had a little bit of a hiccup the last couple of weeks. But really, I mean, you find that. I mean, that's kind of a long season. So, you got all these. We got a big senior class, and they got some stuff going on there. So we're pulling through. Yeah, having a nice year, really, all the way around. So, a couple of kids having really good years. So, Cara Farnham is she's pretty electric right now. She was at the beginning of the year. I feel like she was. You can't say struggling because she was smashing the ball, but it was literally right at people every at bat.
Just not finding that
Just
gap.
not finding the gap. Then all of a sudden, the ball starts going over the fence. The ball's finding gaps. She's getting doubles, triples, and pitching fantastic. I mean, and she's just, we were sitting there, and I was talking to some people on the opposing team the other game, and our daughters played travel ball together, and they said, "Man, how smart! She's just a smart player." And it's true. She knows the game real well and plays it well. So,
well, it looks like the wind may be blowing out to right field today, if that's correct. Trying to gauge on how that field's set up.
I can't see
Not be left field.
I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah, that's going out left.
It's going out left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Left field, dead center. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. So get a hold of one, pull it, and how far are others fit the fences out there? About
215 dead center, 200 on the corners.
Okay. You think you can hit one out?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Joe, no, didn't.
Oh,
not you.
Yes.
Oh. Game challenge. Challenge accepted.
We all could.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not against Kara. Kara would make us look like fools.
I'm talking underhand.
I'm talking slow pitch softball. That's what I'm talking.
Slow pitch. I'm telling you right now.
I don't think we're hitting off.
Fast pitch. I don't know. We're touching it.
Slow pitch. It'd have to be a pretty bad pitch for me not to hit it out there.
Look at him. He thinks he's freaking Conseco.
He's always claimed he's a Louisville Slugger. I don't know.
I'm confident.
Oh, look at him. Oh, you're real good.
My God.
How you feeling the next day, though?
Oh, later that evening, I'm like, I need the ice. Where's the hot tub?
Yeah. And we got our boy Lloyd. He's still playing softball these days. I bet he could slap a few
He's a
out.
pitcher.
Yeah.
He was never a home
He's
run
had
hitter.
some strikeouts, too. So if he's on the mound, we may have some trouble.
He's had a perfect game.
Yeah, perfect game.
Perfect game. He'd be a good interview on
I
him.
made some plays in that game.
To help him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
What position were you playing? Does catcher get that much done?
Left out.
That's what I thought.
So they're like,
Exactly.
where are we going to put Jake? Hey, Jake, go get us some sodas. all right, guys. I'll be right back. Don't do anything without me.
Well, he's a lot older than you.
4 innings later.
Arizona Cardinals, give me a guess on what they're worth.
I'm on $2 billion.
$2 million.
$2 billion.
Oh, yeah.
B with a B. I say million too often because I can't fathom what a billion is.
A lot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
own my own business. I don't understand that
You're
number.
not there yet?
I don't understand that number.
That's a good pick. You know, I mean, all I can do is go above it to 3.
Yours is a better pick. $3.4 billion.
Okay, so 3.4 billion for Arizona. I mean, that seems like
if you get
that
the
seems like
people in
Washington's
charge,
kind of a deal, man.
If you get the right people in charge, they can win. They haven't had the right people.
That
in
just
charge
seems like
ever.
a deal, man. For Washington, $6 billion for Washington, or $3+ for Arizona.
True.
I'm gonna go east. You know, I'm going to the East
Great
Coast.
fan base. You know?
Great fan base.
Cardinals not so much.
Cardinals, they could have like buy 2 hot dogs, get a sweatshirt, a hoodie sweatshirt for free, and they'd be like,
Not with the Bidwells
I'll just do the one hot
How long?
dog.
The Bidwells have been there for how long?
They're the only owners of it.
I'm going to say they've been there forever.
They're the
And
oldest franchise in the NFL.
You weren't saying that
1920.
back in the day when they were decent.
No, I've always said 100%.
100%. You
100%.
never were on board.
Never a Bidwell fan. And I watched it when they left.
Say
St.
you had
Louis.
season tickets. I mean,
Let's see, tickets. I'm a Cardinal fan. I'm just saying the Bidwells, they need to go.
they're not going anywhere.
Well, if the scandal could pull them out and make them go, much like it did with Snyder, that could help.
Yeah, but Snyder's, isn't he a little more?
The problem with the Bidwells are that they're deep. They're the oldest franchise in the NFL. They have deep roots. They know a lot of people, old timers, and those guys protect them a lot.
Had
Protect
some
the
dessert
Bidwells.
from Deep Roots the other day. Delicious.
Well, I tell you what.
Hey, Jay, that's crap.
we're gonna have our information guy give us a call after break. Joel's gonna call in and talk to us.
It'd be great to have somebody who's knowledgeable talk.
Oh, absolutely. So we're gonna take a commercial break.
Joel, we're gonna shut our headphones off.
I'm gonna shoot Joel our number because I can never remember it, and we'll talk to Joel after the break. So don't go anywhere. You're in the cheap seats.
You don't want to miss this.
WLCN 96.3 FM.
We scored?
Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin.
Hi, everybody. This is Jim Salisbury of NBC Sports Philadelphia. I cover the Phillies, and you are listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. And on the air with us now is our very own Information Highway fact checker, Joel Vincent. Good morning, Joel.
Morning, guys. How's it going?
We're doing good. Thanks for taking some time and getting up early this Saturday morning and listening to the number one sports show in Logan County.
Every Saturday.
Boy, we got to get you a hobby.
You don't have a lot going on,
A lot going on.
Oh, no, I usually have you guys on while I'm doing stuff in the yard or
working out.
Well, we appreciate it. Joel, you're a Bears fan, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I don't know. You've probably heard the beginning of the show where, we were in the talks, or going to be, with negotiations, Lloyd said, with the Chicago Bears as being an affiliate. How's that sound to get up on a Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and tune to 96.3 FM and listen to a Bears game?
That would be great because I think I'm guessing not only this game, but the pregame probably come with that, the Bears pregame and then the postgame. And
well, we don't know yet. And it could just be hot air. We don't know, but it's exciting. It could go somewhere, but that's could be fun. But what are the Bears worth? We never even got. I mean, it's got to be up $7-8 million, isn't it? If the Cardinals are worth 3.4, 3.5.
I think a lot of the. Well, before I forget, real quick, I wanted to also say congrats to Lloyd on his award.
Lloyd's a big deal.
We were just talking about that.
Great.
Yeah, we were trying to get him to come on and talk about it, but he's humble. He don't want to brag on himself.
He's the only winner on this show.
Oh, by far.
Yeah, we are all losers.
Yep, loser, winner.
We make Lloyd look good, and that's probably why he got the award.
That's probably it.
Can't you hit one of those buttons for clapping in the background stuff, a crowd? Lloyd, hit that button for us. Jim? No.
Yeah. That's probably more like it.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think with the NFL's things in the value, to me, and I may be wrong here, but I think so much these days of it is tied to A, do you own your own stadium? B, is it a newer stadium or state of the art? Because
true,
Washington Stadium is pretty well known as one of the worst in the NFL right now, right? Mm-hmm. Imagine what it would be if they had a brand new, like Jerry World type stadium that they have in Dallas. So now we're talking more like $8.5 billion.
Right.
And I think earlier this year when I read the valuations of teams, I think obviously the Cowboys are number one, and I think they're the most valuable franchise for sure in the NFL, but I think maybe in the world as far as sports.
Wow. That's
but
too bad.
Surprisingly, probably to a lot of people, I think the Bears, they were definitely in the top 5. Mm-hmm. And that's with that garbage that they play in at Soldier Field.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you get them to Arlington Heights, I would not be surprised if they don't push, at least for a couple of years, up towards that 8 to 10 billion range where the Cowboys are, just because they're going to own that stadium. And not only that, all that land and everything that's going to go up there. I mean, they're going to do kind of like what the Cubs did, where they're putting in hotels and restaurants. And so I wouldn't be surprised if for a couple of years they're not, second to Dallas, and maybe at some point don't even catch them. But that'll just be it until the next heritage franchise comes along. Like, I think the Giants maybe were behind the Cowboys as a second, just because they're New York. But if the Giants were to somehow get a brand new standalone stadium 5 years from now, they may be the number one thing. And I think that just keeps going, because I'm guessing, Joe, you would know. I doubt the Cardinals. Do the Cardinals own that stadium they play in, or
yes.
does the greater Phoenix community?
No, Bidwell owns it.
Does he? Okay.
And then he owns all the land around it, and he thought all the hotels and everybody would come out to him because he built that place in the in the middle of a desert with nobody around, and no one has came out there and brought him a hotel.
Yeah. Well, you got to put a decent product on the field.
That stadium is part of their $3.5 billion valuation, and if you take the stadium out of the mix, the team itself isn't worth very much at all.
Yeah. Well, they're starting to complain about the facilities and the and the stadium and all that stuff now. And some stuff that I read about the Cardinals, which this day and age I really feel is, to me, is funny, and probably to you guys. But, if the Cardinal football players want to work out during the off season at the facility, they are charged for it. And if they want to eat meals there in the off season while they're working out and eat dinner or lunch or whatever, they're charged for it. That's funny stuff to me. If you're on the team and you're working out, I don't know why you wouldn't eat for free.
I bet Dallas doesn't charge their players to eat.
Well, Bidwell used to give him. Now think about this, and this is what I consider modern day football in the 80s. It's a long time ago now, but we're not talking about the 50s and 60s. We're talking about in the 80s. Bidwell used to give the players 2 pair of game socks, and if you needed another, if you ruined them or you couldn't find them or they were just all torn up from games or something, then you had to buy your next pair. That's funny. You think anybody pays for anything in the NFL? Those guys at uniforms and all that stuff? It's the Bidwells.
Well, and now that we're talking about this, I kind of remember a couple of years ago before when Pace was still the GM and the last regime was here, the Bears owner, he was getting grilled, George McCaskey, pretty good about how the Bears were being run and all of that. And he said that he confides in people around the league, and the number one person that he used as his guy to help him was Bidwell. So looking back on that now, that explains a lot of how the Bears were being run.
Yeah, and they clean house. They get a new GM and Poles, and now they've got Kevin Warren in there running things. And you talk about Arlington Heights, and that looks like that thing is that's got some momentum, and sounds to me like that's going to happen. And like you said, Joel, it's just going to open up their market and make them a more valued franchise.
Well, it's got to make a game better to go to, because right now going to a Bear game in and out of that place is
I've never been
it drives you away from going.
Yeah. But, so things are in the works, and it should be pretty exciting stuff.
Well, I think, obviously they brought in Kevin Warren for several reasons, but probably, if they're being honest, number one is the Arlington Heights situation, because I think once that gets built and done, the McCaskies are going to sell. Right? Why would they sell now at, let's say, $7 billion when they can sell it in 2 years for $9.5 billion? That's a pretty big difference. So I would say that'll be the time, if they're ever going to get out. It would be then. And
you got to think Virginia, she's kind of obviously up there in age, and all the ties. I mean, to see that happen would be a sad day for Chicago Bears fans, just from the ties from Halas and the beginning of the franchise and the history. But it's a dog eat dog world these days, and that's exactly what they're thinking is, let's get this built and we can triple our value and come out of there with a pocket full of money.
Well, that smart guy Bidwell, if I'm remembering correctly, when he took off in 86, 87 and went to Arizona, he didn't realize that the deal he had made, he could not sell alcohol at the games. And then he was really mad because they played like the first 4 or 5 years at ASU Stadium, and there was no booze, and he didn't know that till he got over there, and they were all getting ready to go, and then started talking about things. And they said, "Oh yeah, you can't sell beer here." I bet that was a huge shot. Yeah. Nice job, Bill.
One of the rumors that you hear every now and then is if the Bears ever do sell, that Jeff Bezos, the guy that owns Amazon, or runs Amazon at least, would be interested. And he decided not to bid on the Redskins. So, a lot of people don't like Jeff Bezos for various reasons. I just think I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it, because I don't mind having an owner. Because right now we got a family ownership. They have to watch spending, because that's all they do. The family business is the Bears. For Jeff Bezos, he's got unlimited money, and that doesn't sound like a half bad thing to me if my owner's got unlimited money and willing to spend it.
So, I mean, if this Arlington Heights park does go into effect, wouldn't you think that if it's in the works to sell it, and there's somebody kind of in the background wanting to buy, wouldn't they have a little input on this new stadium? You would think if they're going to be, if there's something in the works where they would want their hand in on it, wouldn't they? Jake, you're looking at me like.
Well, I just think it's funny. I mean, I'll admit haven't been following the NFL for a minute now, and it's on me. But with that being said, I know the McCaskies. And they're not gonna allow anybody to tell them ever what they're gonna do.
Right.
Like they could come up to the day of the signing to sell the thing, and they could change their mind right then and not look back. And that's just how those people run. They don't want any input from anybody.
Well, yeah.
Unless
there's a deal in the
I don't see it. I don't see where they would allow somebody to dictate anything they do.
Right, and if you're going to build a new stadium, it's got to be state of the art. Look what Minnesota did. Look what Dallas did. If you're going to build something, you got to do it to where it's going to be upgradable over the next several years and be a wow factor in order.
You would think, but that would be the issue with the McCaskey zoning.
Right, doing it.
But you also have to be planning ahead because those stadiums are obsolete in 10 years.
Right.
You need another one.
Yep.
I know a lot of people probably don't want a dome, or I think at minimum it's got to be retractable. Because if you're going to do this, how great would it be if Chicago was hosting the Final Four because of what they did at Arlington Heights, right?
Absolutely.
If that's indoor, you can have a Final Four there. You can have college football playoff games there.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just hate to see that being,
right.
an old football fan.
Retractable.
Go to Chicago, it's cold.
Everybody a little bit of both, but
but Jake or Joe, it's a different time, and to get some of these, to sign some of these free agents, where are they going to sign at? They're going to go down to the warm states.
Not.
Yeah, they are.
No,
they're going to go where the money is.
They're going to go where the money is.
Yeah.
They're going to Pittsburgh. They're going to New York. They're going wherever that money's driving them.
But it entices them a little bit more. If they know they're playing in a controlled environment.
I guess if you're Tom Brady and you're ready to retire, but maybe you can get another year out of yourself, maybe you go
and win you a Super Bowl.
Maybe that's where
it's not all bad.
Hey, Jake, about your point about the McCaskies not wanting anybody to tell them what to do, I think that's a good point. That's definitely been the way it's been forever, going back to, I don't, obviously none of us knew George Halas. He didn't come across to me as a guy that probably would let other people tell him what to do.
No.
Right? But I think I would be surprised if Kevin Warren came in under the orders that he wasn't going to get to decide a lot of what they do there. But the only other name I ever hear associated with buying the Bears, and this probably may be a more viable thing than even the Bezos thing, is there's a guy that I think he might have like a very small majority ownership and stake in the Bears right now. I think his name's Pat Ryan. It's definitely Ryan. And his family is involved with Northwestern, as in they're the Ryans that are on Welsh Ryan Field or all that. And they're billionaires. And he has been associated for a long time as so with him kind of being in the fold, and he's definitely friends with the McCaskies. Now, if they already know, we're going to sell to the Ryan family because we want to keep it local and we want it to go to somebody we know, which would be, the opposite of a Jeff Bezos coming in, then maybe they allow somebody like that to have input on what it is, knowing that he's going to buy it from him at the end of the project.
No, could be. That could be a true story there.
Any relation?
I would say it'd have to be somebody that has.
There's a mailman in Lincoln for years, Pat Ryan. Yeah.
Right. Scott, if it's not Pat Ryan, how about Joe Ryan?
Joe Ryan.
Yeah,
Country Financial Stadium?
Tell you what, well, it might be. I don't know. And I'm looking for investors. A lot of them.
A lot of them?
Joe, I'm going to ring on your doorbell because I know there's a pot of money sitting over there.
I'm telling you right now, the NFL would look at Joe Ryan and be like, no.
You're out.
No.
What?
We're not letting
Joe, you
this
can start a
happen.
GoFundMe.
That's a great idea. And then if it doesn't go through, I just keep it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Probably not something you want to say on air.
I bet Lloyd could get that running for me. You know how to do that stuff, Lloyd.
Yeah, don't put it in your name.
Mellow Cream. Man, you could do it, Joe.
Mellow Cream Stadium.
They'll throw some money or whatever.
There you go.
No, they're not going to throw any money my way.
They might throw a donut.
Yeah, it'll be a big donut. Yeah, that's a good idea.
They might throw an oversized long john at him.
Hey, you know, when we...
The Bear Claw.
Yeah, there you go.
There
I don't
we
want to
go.
talk about it.
Hey, you know, let's talk about something that you mentioned the Jets, and a guy that is, I know, a favorite of all of us is that guy from Green Bay? Is he going to go to the Jets?
Did we never mentioned anything?
Hey,
about
Dave,
the
talk about
Jets.
New York Stadium. It made me think: is that ever? What's going to happen there? Has he made a decision?
brought up the
I don't know what's going on with Mr. Rogers. His
I
neighbor.
think
Not his neighborhood anymore.
No.
Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
No, I'm ready for you. What do you got?
Oh, I was just say I think I heard something the other day that they probably expect that maybe to happen Wednesday night or Thursday, right before the actual draft.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to think he's burned all of his bridges in Green Bay. He's got to be out the door, I would think.
And I think if not that, there's something that happens in late June or July, or if they wait that long and then they deal him, it's less of a salary cap thing for the Packers to have to deal with. But, you know, if you're the Jets, you're probably, if I was the Jets at least, I would say the longer this plays out,
Yeah.
let's say one of these teams in the draft, the Colts don't get who they want, and they just decide, you know what, we'll do 2 years. We didn't get a quarterback in the draft we wanted. We'll jump in the mix now and try to do a 2-year deal with him, and it's probably not going to happen. And Rodgers obviously already said he wanted to go to the Jets, but eventually some other team that misses out or somebody gets injured in the off-season program or whatever, you might find another team interested, and then you're going to wish, if you're the Jets, you'd done it, because Zach Wilson can't be their quarterback this year.
No, but it'll be interesting to see if he goes to the Jets because, you know, that media will not be kind to him.
No,
They
they won't. I'm actually looking forward to that.
Yeah, I am
Yeah,
too. I think that'd be fun.
I'm all on board.
Yeah. Now, in case anybody's listening out there in the NFL that has any pull, we will trade Kyler Murray for anyone. Just throw something at us. We are ready to trade him.
A bag of donuts.
Yeah.
Boy, talk about a team that got bullied into
3-day-olds.
signing a contract with a quarterback. Man, sheesh, I don't like anything about his last couple of years.
Yeah, you would really kind of like going into OTAs with somebody who you know is going to be your quarterback, and those are right around the corner. So yeah, you got to think they're going to make something
money
happen.
that we gave him, and he's never really done a thing. And we gave him.
He doesn't seem to have any interest in getting along with coaches or the players either on his team.
No, it's unbelievable. But at least we got
The yelling
Kingsbury
at
on sending him
people
on
on
his
the
way.
sidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just bad. It really is. But I'm gonna tell you, there are 4 games next year.
Well, Joel, we got to go to commercial break. Thanks for giving us a call. We always enjoy your information. And
you're a smart guy,
boy,
Joe.
You kick the show up a notch, and that's exactly what we need. So thanks for listening each and every Saturday, and we look
We're going to
forward.
send you a prize too, aren't we?
Sure.
Yeah, we're going to send you a prize.
How about
The prize is getting to listen to the show every Saturday.
oh boy.
Yeah, that's a prize.
Yeah. All right, Joel. You have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you down the road.
Okay, thanks, guys.
See you, Joe.
Well, let's take another commercial break. We come back. We'll wrap up the show. We got to talk some baseball, don't we?
It's raining now.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there is no softball today. So stay tuned.
We're good.
You're in the cheap seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Donating pet food can keep families together. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart, and so they need you to stand with them.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. So if you want to talk to your kids, you got to get it trending. I was just trying to get your attention.
Could I just ask me?
Visit talkaboutβaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
This is Tim Kirkchin from ESPN, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM WLCN with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo.
Robert Palmer.
Welcome back to the Cheap Seats. Yeah, we got another listener. He's on the road today.
Yeah, on the road today. What does that mean?
J-Mac. Where's he on the road to?
I thought it was Willie Nelson.
Where's he on the road to? Is he working?
He's on the road to nowhere is what Ozzie Smith said.
Yeah.
No, Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzie Smith did?
Ozzie Smith said that? On the road to nowhere.
He's Ozzy Osbourne today, on the road to nowhere.
Where'd he get tickets to?
Oh, he got it right off his site.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to go through that again. Get out his phone number and stuff. His email, his address.
Tickets.com.
I think he's good with you stopping by the house if you need tickets.
Deliver them? He delivers personally?
We love that.
Just give out your address. How about that, bud?
The only ticket he's getting is probably a speeding ticket. Well, guys, you've been paying attention to any baseball? Cardinal fans probably haven't.
It's not easy.
Lloyd, you liking your Phillies right now? What's up with Harper? Is he coming back anytime soon?
No.
Huh?
Yes. Maybe next month.
Maybe next. Well, that's a little ways away.
We don't like to hear maybes. We like to hear things that are getting done.
We like for sure things.
You guys been to a baseball game yet?
Nope.
I went over and watched the Cardinals a little while back. What's a nice place? Let's say that.
Is it?
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. I only had a.
With a buddy?
No, I took some buddies.
Well, just kind of looking through the standings here, Lloyd, you shouldn't be real excited about your Phillies. They're sitting in fourth place. Yes, I know it's early. It's still April. Things will change. But as being a Cub fan, we have to kind of brag when we can. We're
Wait a minute, you're bragging about third place?
It's better than fourth.
It's better than fourth and fifth, and you know, and we're 5 games over 500.
How many games out?
Over 500.
We're only a game and a half out. You guys are 6.
Well,
you know.
Well, this could be your
Smiley
year.
throwing.
It could be your year.
Listen, I'm a big Atlanta guy now.
Oh, here we go.
We're jumping on that.
He's always on the bandwagon. You know what I mean? Reminds me of some other people on the show.
How about Tampa? How about Tampa Bay? The Rays sitting at 17-3.
Is Brady playing for them?
Yep.
Oh,
he's pitching.
Hey,
he was drafted, I believe.
I know a guy that put some money on them to win it all this year.
Really?
Tampa Bay, he's high on them.
I can see why.
Tampa Bay's tough this year. They are tough.
It's April.
It is.
Things will change.
When you come out of the gate at 17-3,
you're making a statement.
You're doing something right. I mean, you're gonna have to cool way off just for them to catch back up. But no, the heck of a start by. I mean, right now they're the best team in baseball.
I like that.
Followed by, I'd say, Atlanta.
Yeah. Who you guys?
Atlanta's a little easier to follow.
What about the American League?
American League?
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Where are the Sox at? How are they doing?
The Sox?
They're down there with the Cardinals.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like they're 7-13. Actually, I got it right here. 7-13 right now. They're in 4th place behind Detroit, Cleveland, and Minnesota.
And again, one of you baseball guys, tell me, I think we did talk about it one time, why are the Cubs only in St. Louis one time this year?
They are? No way.
Right?
No way. Right. That's false.
For a series.
That's crap.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure of anything.
I don't know.
I thought there was some deal. Are they both going and playing in London or something?
Oh,
yeah,
they are going.
Yeah,
so that took a series away from St. Louis, I guess. Yeah. And I'm telling you, I think they're only the Cubs, Cardinals, and St. Louis is one series.
And somebody has to know this better than I do. Why are they going to London again to play?
Who knows?
I mean, are we hoping to have a major league team in London?
They are in football. You know that's coming.
Oh, well, that's just
2. Probably.
I mean, I'd probably look at going into Mexico before I'd look on going over the sea, but whatever.
Yeah, but I don't know if they can get over that wall.
It's big.
It's a big wall.
But there's big openings in it, too.
Oh.
Well, you're going to have to fly over.
There's way. Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Big openings in that wall.
Big openings.
Big holes.
But yeah, baseball season's still early. But Smiley had a no going through the 7th inning yesterday, and you see what broke it up? That little infield. They ran into each other, and there goes the no. Yeah.
You just can't let that happen.
Well, it happened, and it was very comical. But yeah, baseball season is here. Hope this weather, man. This weather's just.
It's supposed to get a little warmer by next week, but it's still only in the 60s. That's what I was told.
Today,
late next week.
I thought today was going to be decent, but man, it just doesn't look.
I wouldn't even work on that.
You know what? I got the pods. The pods are ready to go.
The pods?
The pods are ready.
You got one here? Can we see it?
They're in the back of the Suburban right now.
How long does it take to set up a pod?
Roughly 4 seconds.
Oh.
Bring it in real quick. Run out and get it.
It literally takes longer to get it out of the package than it does to open.
No kidding.
Oh,
and you're completely
you
enclosed.
Open that thing up, you pretty much just throw it on the ground and it pops open.
And you're completely enclosed in there.
Yeah. I mean, you can unzip it so you have more airflow or whatever, or maybe you just, I don't know, don't want the sun on you, so you unzip it all the way around it. And
it keeps
like
the wind off of you, the rain off of you.
Keeps wind and rain off you. They're nice. Like if you were a soccer family or whatever, or softball, baseball, whatever it is, weather like this,
You sell those out here? Why don't you sell those?
I don't sell them.
How much are they?
I've often wondered, though, why they don't have, like, where you can order them online, put advertising on them, like, paying an extra $50 and advertising.
Where's it?
Or even like those pop-up tents, you know what I'm talking about? Why can't you custom order those with?
Sure, you can.
You can. Those pop-up tents,
you just don't see them. They don't market it, and you would think that'd be something. You had an extra $100 to it. I mean, then your business writes it off or whatever.
Where'd you get those at?
Pods.com?
No, I'm pretty sure I
What's making it stay on the ground if the wind's not blowing it sideways and into you?
Your chair and you?
Is that what's just keeping on the ground? So then the sides blow in on you?
So is there a floor? Is there a floor to it?
There's a floor to it.
Oh, my. Jeez.
Yeah. They're nice. Yeah, no, they are. They're real nice.
Real nice.
How much they weigh?
Like 2 pounds, maybe.
Is it really?
Yeah. They're.
You know, it would have been nice to have those several years ago over in Pulaski.
Oh, yes. We could have been our own individuals, just had the whole thing zipped
or out there on Stacy's Pharmacy.
Yeah, we might need to invest in them.
But no, they're. I mean, if you have them in weather like this, everybody looks at you with an anger.
No, they want one.
You ought to be selling them at the games.
They should have had one of them.
Marked up.
Is it just single? I mean, a single?
No, they actually have singles and doubles.
Doubles.
So you can put two. Like I have my little, what do you call that? Like my rocking outdoor chair. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Even GCI, I think is the company that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
They're real comfortable chairs, but it fits in there no problem.
Really?
Oh yeah. And you can put in the doubles.
How about a cooler? You can fit a cooler in there with
you? If you had the double, single you could if it was a small cooler. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Put you some sandwiches in there and some beverages.
Yep, be good to go.
Could you cook on the grill in there?
Ooh, I mean,
you're gonna need a pop-up tent for that.
That would not be good because
the carbon alone. Well, if you had an electric grill, I think you'd be all right.
Yeah.
Well, you could run a generator from the truck.
Heck, I got a portable generator.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, let's all go out to the softball game today.
There we go.
And sit in Jake's pod with him.
No.
I'll stop by IGA.
Mine's a single-seater.
Get some chops.
You selfish.
Regular chops.
Yeah, we'll have regular chops out the game today.
We'd have to sell them for the team, though.
That's all right.
So the team likes. They've been cooking up some pork chops for the lunches out there, and goes over pretty well. A little softball team gets a little extra.
And applesauce. Jim gets it. Lloyd gets it.
No, we all got it. It was just not fun.
Just not funny.
We all got it.
Well,
listen to Chuckles.
Yeah. Now we know what he likes. He likes the Brady Bunch. All right, well, it's 10 o'clock. It's time for us to go. Fellas, it's been real. Jake, thanks for having us again.
Yeah, you like that coffee?
Thanks, Joel.
Coffee was good?
Yeah.
What'd you do to it?
Just checking on you.
I'm going to have diarrhea later. Or might have it now.
Uncontrollable.
Joe, your office unlocked?
No. That is boarded up.
Dang it. All right, well, Jake, it's been real. It's been fun.
Real fun.
Good luck today in your pod as you watch some softball. And we'll talk to you next week on the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Good day.
The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.